Hey guys, it's Oakland Bodybuilding here. This is a session of Q&A questions. The first question relates to the Road to Build Your Body program. Alright, my friend Gavin asked me this. He was like, can I run this program for 4 to 12 weeks to get my strength up? Well, you can, but you're not going to be following my program. The whole point of this is just to get your body into shape, especially if you're a beginner. You're starting with a full body, and that's great if you want to continue with, but you know, there's other ways we're going to build. You're going to build your strength later in the series. Hold on. And you'll build it on later, but right now we're just worrying about conditioning your body. That's why we have a heavy day, a hypertrophy day, and an endurance day. Now some of you may not be feeling sore. I'm not too sore myself, but you know, it's just to get your body. We didn't use too much volume. 12 sets, and tomorrow we're going to be doing 6 sets. Yeah, 6 sets of, I changed it up, 25 to 50 reps into the super lightweight and just pump that out. And this is when we use rest pause. We're going to really emphasize on rest pause, and like I said, tomorrow you guys are going to have a video on the workout, and I'm going to explain it to you. It's going to be the shortest workout, maybe longest, I don't know, but we're going to have to see what it is. But no, to answer this question, you really wouldn't do that. You run it, just run it for 3 weeks, 5 weeks maximum. Like, you don't want to run it longer than 5 weeks. There's no need for that. And because the next thing we're going to be doing is we're going to work into our very first split, a push and pull split. And I'll break down those details as we finish this week. And I say you can run it for a minimum of 2 weeks. So, you know, 2 weeks. If you have to be an intermediate to hit it for 2 weeks. And if you're an intermediate, I hit it from around. Honestly, for me, I do around. If you're an intermediate, 2 to 4 weeks maximum. If you're in advanced, you know, 2 weeks will be good. You know, there's no need to go to 3. If you're a beginner, definitely keep it to. If you're a beginner, you might want to run it for maybe 4 weeks, 4 to 5 weeks, maybe even that 6 week to get your body in shape. But if you want to follow the program like how it's designed, do it for 3 weeks. You'll be fine with 3 weeks. Because you don't want to rush into a split. Trust me, you don't, because you'll end up overtraining. You need to work to eventually have your muscles not be split out in different sessions. The next one was, what you could do is, instead of having a bench squat deadlift focus, you just have a bench or one of the big lifts. I'm sure you could, but why not build your overall strength? Now if you're doing like a push and pull, or a, you know, like a weird split, like you have whatever looks like bench, squat, or deadlift day, then the rest you do your split, you could do that, but I recommend just doing it the way it is. And like, we're doing it, like, I don't know if I'm cutting it 2 to 3. I'm gonna probably do it for 3 weeks, just so I can get each of them lifts their own focusing week. And yeah, and you're still going to be on them strength days. You're still going to be building strength because you're hitting them rep ranges of 3 to 5. So whatever you hit on them 3 to 5 is what you want to hit. If you hit 3 reps, you want to try to hit 5 pounds above it on that strength. Now it'll be harder for bench because, you know, well, it's better to actually start out with bench because you get an idea where your bench is at. Who doesn't want a big bench? But yeah, so I'd recommend hitting it all three big lifts. And that's really all I can tell you, because you're also going to be building your strength comes with building muscle. So until you've been training for longer than 4 years, you're really not going to hit the difference. Won't really be much of a difference. So honestly, building hypertrophy will definitely build some strength from where you're at. Like me, I've only been training for a bit longer than 3 years, so you're gonna definitely. I'm still building strength as I lift weights, but as you advance in weightlifting, it'll start to differ. But you know, sometimes you just want to focus more on your strength. You don't have the strength heavy days, then hit that medium day, then you hit that endurance day. And for the last question, this is actually a question I wasn't asked. It will be something that I believe is the next question. Well, how much cardio should you do? Well, cardio depends on all your goals. Like, some people just want that skinny six-pack look. I was asked this question: how do you get a big bulk with being cut within 2 months or a year? Well, it's not really going to happen much. It really determines on your weight. I mean, on your how long you train. Because if you've been training for like maybe 10 years, because as you lift, you're building bigger muscles, and you can bulk up with a diet. Your diet will, I'm going to rephrase this entire question. Should you bulk or cut first?
Guess what? I went to bought a brush and shampoo.
Should you bulk or cut first? I recommend cutting.
He's got to sit in here only. On this thing. He's not to be on my carpet.
Okay.
Okay, sit. Sit. Oh, I need him to follow my instructions.
Well, I'm on YouTube.
Okay. He needs to sit right there.
No, pup, you're stranded there. Sorry about that. Should you bulk or cut first?
Okay.
Some people always say you should bulk first. You know, you get the size, then you eventually cut off the fat. But I believe cutting, if you cut first, you know, you cut that body fat you have currently, then you will eventually bulk up on muscles. Now, that's the best way to do a clean bulk. And if you want to do a dirty bulk, you know, eat really whatever you want, you get size, and do your cardio, cut down, and it'll take a lot longer. But if you cut first, you'll be more happy. Your results will be quicker. Now, I'm not saying quicker within a month or two, no, but they will be quicker than if you bulk being cut. So that's the question in a video. Sorry for the extra noise. I'll get back with you guys again, guys. So, Oakland's Gym, bodybuilding out.